ओं विनायक नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदकप्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि। श्रीरघुरामचारुतुलसीदलधाम शमक्षमादिशृङ्गारगुणाभिराम त्रिजगन्नतशौर्यरमाललाम दुर्वारुकबन्धराक्षसविराम जगज्जनकल्मषार्णवोत्तारकनाम भद्रगिरिदाशरथी करुणापयोनिधि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। सर्वेभ्यः सुप्रभातम्। We'll continue. Sriranji.
So anybody wants to chant the first 10 shlokas or first 20 shlokas? Dhirendra ji?
Yeah, I can try.
Sure.
Yeah. तपस्वाध्याय निरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिमुनिपुङ्गवं कोनस्मिन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतघ्नश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रत चारित्रेण चको युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु कोहितः विद्वाङ्कः कस्समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधो द्युतिमान् को ननुसूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे एतदिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे महर्षे त्वं समर्थोऽसि ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम् श्रुत्वा चैतत्रलोकज्ञो वाल्मीकिनारदो वचः श्रुतामती चामन्त्रय प्रहृष्टो वाक्यं ब्रवीत् बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तश्रुतान्नरः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवो रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियत आत्मा महावीर्यो धृतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांशो महाभावो कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनु महोरस्को महेश्वासो गूढजत्तुरिन्दमः अजानबाहु सुशिरा सुललाट सुविक्रमः समस्त विभक्तांग स्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान् पीनवक्षा विशालाक्षो लक्ष्मीवान् शुभलक्षणः धर्मज्ञः सत्यसन्धश्च प्रजानां च हिते रतः यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः शुचिर्वस्य समाधिमान् प्रजापति समश्रीमान् धाता रिपुंसूदनः रक्षिता जीवलोकस्य धर्मस्य परिरक्षिता रक्षिता स्वस्य धर्मस्य स्वजनस्य च रक्षिता वेद वेदांग तत्वज्ञो धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः सर्वशास्त्रार्थ तत्वज्ञ स्मृतिमान प्रतिभावान सर्वलोकप्रिय साधुर अधिनात्मा विचक्षणः सर्वदा विगत्सद्भिः समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः आर् सर्वसमश्चैव सदैकप्रियदर्शनः स च सर्वगुणोपेतः कौशल्यानन्दवर्धनः समुद्र इव गाम्भीर्ये धैर्येण हिममानिवः विष्णुना सदृशो वीर्ये सोमवत्सप्रियदर्शनः कालगृहसदृश क्रोधे क्षमया पृथिवी समः धन्देन समस्ताज्ञे सत्ये धर्म इवापरः तमेव गुणसम्पन्नं रामं सत्यपराक्रमं ज्येष्ठं श्रेष्ठगुणैर्युक्तं प्रियं दशरथसुतं प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं प्रकृतिप्रियकाम्यया यो राज्येन संयुक्तम् अच्छेत् अप्रतिया महीपति।
Anybody else want to continue? Soumya ji, Lava ji, Deepika ji, Radesh.
Yeah, I will do.
Lavanya ji, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can say the next 20 and then Lina and Pradnya can do the remaining.
Yeah, sure. तस्याभिषेकसंभारान् दृष्ट्वा भार्याथ कैकेयी पूर्वं दत्तवरा देवी वरमेन मयाचत विवासनं च रामस्य भरतस्याभिषेचनं स सत्यवचनाद् राजा धर्मपाशेन संयतः विवासयामास सुतं रामं दशरथः प्रियम् स जगामवनं वीरः प्रतिज्ञामनुपालयन् पितुर्वचननिर्देशात् कैकेय्याः प्रियकारणात् तं व्रजन्तं प्रियो भ्राता लक्ष्मणोऽनुजगामः स्नेहाद्विनयसम्पन्नः सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः भ्रातरं दीतो भ्रातुः सौभ्रात्रमनुदर्शयन् रामस्य दयिता भार्या नित्यं प्राणसमाहिता जनकस्य कुले जाता देवमायेव निर्मिता सर्वलक्षणसम्पन्ना नारीणामुत्तमा वधूः सीताप्यनुगता रामं शशिनं रोहिणी यथा पौरैरनुगतौ धूरं पित्रा दशरथेन च शृङ्गिबेरपुरे सूतं गङ्गाकूले व्यसर्जयत् गुहमासाध्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियं गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन च सीतया ते वनेन वनं गत्वा नदीस्तीर्त्वा बहुदकाः चित्रकूटमनुप्राप्य भरद्वाजस्य शासनात् रम्यमावसथं कृत्वा रममानावनेत्रयः देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशात् तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम् ते वनेन वनं गत्वा नदीस्तीर्त्वा बहुतकाः
चित्रकूटं गते रामे
चित्रकूटगते here okay चित्रकूट no it is not there Bhogaji.
You just read te vanena vanam gatva.
Okay, yeah. ते वनेन वनं गत्वा नदीस्तीर्त्वा बहुदकाः चित्रकूटमनुप्राप्य भरद्वाजस्य शासनात् रम्यमावसथं कृत्वा रममाना वनेत्रयः देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशात् तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम्. After that they वनेन वनं गत्वा नदीस्तीर्त्वा बहुदकाः.
That is what you have read the third time now.
Yeah. That
it is repeated twice in the Valmiki.it website actually. Those two shlokas are repeated twice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chitrakutam gate rame putrashoka turasthatha Raja Dasharatha Swargam जगाम विलपन् सुतम् मृते तु तस्मिन् भरतो वसिष्ठप्रमुखैर्द्विजैः नियुज्यमानो राज्याय नैच्छद्राज्यं महाबलः स जगामवनं वीरो रामपादप्रसादकः गत्वा तु सुमहात्मानं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम् अयाचत् भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः त्वमेव राजा धर्मज्ञ इति रामं वचोब्रवीत् रामोऽपि परमोदारः सुमुखः महायशाः न चैच्छत् पितुरादेशात् राज्यं रामो महाबलः पादुके चास्य राज्याय न्यासं दत्त्वा पुनः पुनः निवर्तयामास ततो भरतं भरताग्रजः सकाममनावाप्यैव रामपादावुपस्पृशन् नन्दिग्रामे करोद्राज्यं रामागमनकाङ्क्षया गते तु भरते श्रीमान् सत्यसन्धो जितेन्द्रियः रामस्तु पुनरालक्ष्य नागरस्य जनस्य च तत्रागमनमेकाग्रो दण्डकान् प्रविवेशः.
Okay. So, Pradna and Lena, yes, go ahead, please.
प्रविश्यतु महारण्यं रामो राजीवलोचनः विरातं राक्षसं हत्वा शरभङ्गं ददर्शः सुतीक्ष्णं चापगस्त्यं च अगस्त्यं भ्रातरं तथा अगस्त्यवचना चैव चक्राहेन्द्रं शरासनम् खड्गं च परमप्रीतौ स्तूणी चाक्षयसायकौ वसतस्तस्य रामस्य वने वनचरैः सह ऋषयोऽभ्यागमन सर्वे वधायासुररक्षसाम् स तेषां प्रति शुश्रावः राक्षसानां तथा वने प्रतिज्ञातश्च रामेण वधायासुररक्षसाम् रक्षसाम् ऋषीणामग्निकल्पानां दण्डकारण्यवासिनाम् तेन तत्रैव वसता जनस्थाननिवासिनी विरूपिता शूर्पणखा राक्षसी कामरूपिणी ततः शूर्पणखा वाक्यात् उद्युक्तान् सर्वराक्षसम् खरं त्रिशिरसं चैव दूषणं चैव राक्षसम् जगानवने रामं स्तेषां चैव पदानुगान् वने तस्मिन् निजगानवने
Ramam, and Rama was Nijagana, but it is Ramaha Nijagana.
Okay,
There is a lot of difference in meaning if you say Rama versus Ramam. Ramam Nijagana means Rama was killed.
Oh.
Ramaha Nijagana, so Rama killed.
Okay. Jagaanavane Ramaha स्तेषां चैव पदानुगान् वने तस्मिन् निवसता जनस्थाननिवासिनाम् राक्षसां निहतान्यासं सहस्राणि 14 ततो ज्ञातिवदं श्रुत्वा रावणः क्रोधमूर्छितः सहायं वरयामास मारीचं नाम राक्षसम् वार्यमानस्तु बहुशो मारीचेन स रावणः न विरोधो बलवता क्षमो रावणतेन ते अनादृत्य तु तद्वाक्यं रावणः कालचोदितः जगाम सह मारीच तस्याश्रमपदं तदा तेन मायाविना दूरम् अपवाह्य नृपात्मजौ आहार भार्यं रामस्य कृद्रं हत्वा जटायुषम्
Jahara Bharyam. In Telugu we might say Bharyam. but in Sanskritam bharya, so bharyam.
जहार भार्यां रामस्य घृत्रं हत्वा जटायुषम् कृत्रं च निहतं दृष्ट्वा हृतान् श्रुत्वा च मैथिलीम् राघवः शोकसन्तप्तो विलालापाकुलेन्द्रियः. That's all I know. Lina, you can. ततस्तेनैव शोकेन कृत्रं दग्ध्वा जटायुषं मार्गमानो वने सीतां राक्षसं सन्ददर्शः कबन्धन्नाम रूपेण विकृतं घोरदर्शनं तं निहत्य महाबाहुर्ददाह स्वर्गतश्च सः स चास्य कथयामास शबरीं धर्मचारिणीम् रमणीं धर्मनिपुणाम् अभिगच्छेति राघव सोऽप्यगच्छन् महातेजा शबरीं शत्रुसूदनः शबर्या पूजितः सम्यग् रामो दशरथात्मज पम्पातीरे हनुमता सङ्गतो वानरेणः हनुमद्वचना चैव सुग्रीवेण समागतः सुग्रीवाय च तत्सर्वं संसद्रामो महाबलः आदितस्तद्यथावृतं सीतायाश्च विशेषितः सुग्रीवश्चापि तत्सर्वं श्रुत्वा रामस्य वानरः चकार सख्यं रामेण प्रीतश्चैवाग्निसाक्षिकं ततो वानरराजेन वैरानुगतनं प्रति रामाय वेदितं सर्वं प्रणया दुःखितेन च प्रतिज्ञातं च रामेण तदा वालीवदं प्रति वालिनश्च बलं तत्र कथयामास वानरः. That's all I know.
Uttamam. Somebody else? Arey, so many adults here. Read only. You have to, anyway, we are presenting the slides. You just have to read if you know Devanagari. Nagarajji?
Mahodaya, Shubhodaya.
Read it.
प्रतिज्ञातश्च रामेण तदा वालीवदं प्रति वालिनश्च बलं तत्र कथयामास वानरः सुग्रीवस्य शङ्कितश्चासीत्
नित्यं वीर्येण राघवे
राघवप्रत्ययार्था तु दुन्दुभे कायमुत्तमम् दर्शयामास सुग्रीवो महापर्वतसन्निभम् उत्स्मयित्वा महाबाहुः प्रेक्षच्चास्ति महाबलः पादाङ्गुष्ठेन चिक्षेप सम्पूर्णदशयोजनम्.
बिभेद च पुनस्सालान्
बिभेद च पनुस्सालान् सप्तैकेन महेशुना गिरिं रसातलश्चैव जनयन् प्रत्ययं तथा.
So till there we did last time, right? So we'll do the Advitana Panchangam. Sharvarinam. So Sarvebhya Suprabhatam Swagatam. So today's Panchangam. So we started at 7:15, let us say 7:40. It took 25 minutes. Almost 23-24 minutes. Astu. Sharvarinam Samvatsare Dakshinayane Varsharatau Bhadrapadamase Shuklapakshe. Oh, I didn't update the Panchangam. Today,
Krishna Pakshe
the Tithi is Tritiya. Nakshatram, Revati.
Revati.
Then Yoga, Yoga Vriddhi Yoga till 30:08, which means 6:08 a.m. tomorrow morning, entire day. Karanam, Bhava Karanam till 20:21, that is 8:21 p.m. After that, Balava throughout the night. So only 2 Karanams today because entire day it is spreading, the Tithi is spreading. So I think this is wrong. I somehow updated it wrong. The title, it was Kishkinda Kanda. Now between Leena and Prajna, let's say the Kanda names so far. What is the first Kanda?
Balakanda.
Balakanda, Uttamam. Second Kanda?
Ayodhya-kanda.
Ayodhya Kanda, Uttamam. Third one?
Aranya-kanda.
Aranya-kanda. Fourth?
Kishkinda-kanda.
Kishkinda-kanda. Correct. So we were in Kishkinda-kanda, right? So where finally the Rama has proved Vibheda Salan Saptaikena Maheshuna Girim Rasatalanchaiva Janayan Pratyayam Tatha. So Pratyayam, so he showed the proof that yes, I can handle any strong Vali or anybody. How did he do that? With just one strong Ramabana, he could break or he could fall all the 7 which are like the palm trees or date trees, the tall Tada Vriksham we say, Tada Chettu. So they are very tall, strong. It takes several axes to even cut it. But with his one arrow, he could fall all the 7 trees in line. And then Girim Rasatalam Chaiva, there was a mountain behind it, even that mountain got smashed. And with that, even Rasatalam, the Patala Loka, one of the Patala Loka below, also was sort of, tremored. So much, that was the strength of his Bana, he has proved. So we'll continue. Who can say? Tatah Pritamanastena
Tatah Pritamanastena
Vishwastassa Mahakapihi
Vishwastassa Mahakapihi
Vishwastassa Mahakapihi
Vishwastassa Mahakapihi
Kishkindham Rama Sahito
Kishkindham Rama Sahito
Jagamacha Guham Tada
Jagamacha Guhan Tada.
Good. So now that Rama has proved Vishwastaha Samahakapihi, that Mahakapi, who is Sugriva, Vishwastaha, now he is believer. He became believed, meaning he got the Vishwasa that yes, Rama can be. So that is called Vishwastaha. One who obtained Vishwasa is Vishwastaha. Tataha and Pritamanaha is also very pleased now. Ammaya, I think my Kashtakala is over. Rama will definitely be able to kill Vali and get things back to me. If not kill, control Vali. And Vali would not, Sugriva would not have thought that he will kill. He thought he will control or whatever. So Vishwastaha Samha Kapihi Kishkindham Rama Sahito Jagamacha Guham Tada. So the Guha was called Kishkindha. To that Guha, Kishkindam Guham, Rama Sahitaha, along with Rama, Jagama, he went, Tada, then. So Tataha means Shala Bhedanantaram, after Bheda, after breaking those trees, Samahakapihi, Sugrivaha, tena duruha banakramana. Duruha, unimaginable. So normally when we hear duhu, we think it is always bad meaning. Because several times we think Duryodhana means also bad. Duru means what do you say? It is Duryodhana means unconquerable or unwarrable. Nobody can fight with him. That is his strength, Duryodhana. And likewise, here Duruha means you cannot imagine. Uham kartum katinam iti Duruha. So Duruha Banakramana, his Banakrama, the way he launched the arrow was unimaginable for Sugriva. So Sugriva tena Duruha Banakramana Pritamana Prasanna Chitta. So with that launch of Bana thing, he is now Pritamana Prasanna Chitta. And Vishwastaha means he obtained the Vishwasa. What is the Vishwasa? Valivadha yogyam iti Vishwasam. Yes, Rama is eligible. Yogya. He is capable. He is capable to kill Valivadha. Valivadha yogyam iti Vishwasam praptascha asid iti seshaha. Tada tasmin kale. During that time. See, though it is, because it is running very quickly, this is Sankshipta Ramayanam, so it is running very quickly. But after this event, it will take a few more days before they plan and they make the decision. So tada means tasmin kale. During that time, Rama Sahitaha, son, being accompanied by Rama, Kishkindham, Tadakhyam Guham. So there is one Guha by that name, Akhya, we call Kishkindha. So Kishkindham Guham, Jagama, Vivesha. Vivesha means they entered. So they entered the Kishkindha Guha. Pritamana ityanena Raghunatha sadrusho na kaschid balavan iti nischayah jata iti hetuhu dhvanitaha. Dhvanitaha. So in Kavyam or in Bharatiya Kavyam, in our Sahityam, there are three meanings we say. There is Shabdartha or Vachyartha, it is called. So for each word, whatever is the literal meaning, that is called Vachyartha. Vachaha Arthaha, Vachyartha. The second one is called Vyangyartha. Vyangyartha is sometimes there is multiple meanings included. Or you say something, you intend something else through certain upamanas, through certain beautiful upamanas, sometimes sarcastic. But for example, in a Vyangyartha shloka typically given is where they say, Ganayamasa Parvati Adhomukha Pitur Adhomukhi iti. So which means Parvati, this is in Kumara Sambhavam. Parvati, it seems, Narada, when Narada comes and is proposing about to Himavan, to her father, Parvati is interested in Shiva. So she has been wanting Shiva. But how does she do? The way it is described is, she is counting Padmapatras. There are some lotus leaves, lotus flowers. She is counting the petals. That is what it means. And Adhomukhi, with the head down. Literal meaning is, she is counting the petals of a lotus flower with her face down while Narada is talking to her father. What does that mean? Literally means nothing actually. Oh, what is she? Why is she counting petals of a flower? That is the Vachyartha. But the Vyangyartha there is, she doesn't want to leave, she wants to listen. Oh, what is Narada actually going to say? I'm sure he must be proposing Shiva for my sake. So that curiosity, she doesn't want to leave, but she's a good girl, so she should not be listening to all of that. So she should be acting as if doing some work there. So she's counting the petals of the Ganayamasa Padmapatram Pituradhomukhi is his. So that is called Vyangyartha, which means not the literal meaning, but there is another. Then there is Dhvanihi, we say. Dhvanihi is it is not even Vyangyartha. It is much more dharma related messages. That message is called Dhvani. So Dhvani is what message is given there is what is called Dhvanita. So here Raghunatha sadrusho na kaschid balavan iti nischayah jata iti hetuhu dhvanitah. So the hetu or the rational or the reason behind prasanna manaha, prita manaha of Sugriva is explained as Rama Raghunatha sadrushaha. Sadrushaha means similar to. Raghunatha sadrushaha na kaschid balavan. There is no other balavan. There is no other balavan like Raghunatha. Iti nischayah jataha. So such a decision he has arrived at. Next shloka. Who now Pragya. Tato gacchad dharivaraha.
Tato gacchad dharivaraha.
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 Tato gacchad dharivaraha.
Tato gacchad dharivaraha.
Sugrivo hema pingalaha.
Sugrivo hema pingalaha.
Tena nadena
mahata.
Tena nadena mahata.
Tena nadena mahata.
Nirjagama harishwaraha.
Nirjagama harishwaraha.
Jagama is left. They went. Nirjagama, they left. That is a better word. Jagama means they went. Nirjagama, they left. Then nirgachami means I leave here and I go. I go. Both are jagama only. But one activity is you leave one place and go is called nirjagama. So nirjagama harishwaraha. So now they went to Kishkinda Guham, right? Along with Rama. So tataha agarjat. That is what it means. Agarjat. Garjati. Garjati is roar. Agarjat is he roared, past tense. Tatu agarjat harivaraha sugrivaha hemapingalaha. So the hemapingala, the copper color, gold and pingala red together, which means certain copper color. Copper colored sugrivaha harivaraha, strong. Hari is what?
Green.
Green.
Sorry?
Hari is it, Bhogaji?
Hari.
Yeah, it's the tree leaves green.
No, that is Haritha.
Haritha,
yeah.
okay. Hari.
I was trying to check, especially with these two Bala.
Okay.
Hari, we always think is Vishnu, right? Hari, Narayana, Vishnu. But Hari also means Kapi. So Harivaraha, the best of the Kapis. So Harivara is used sometimes for Hanuman, sometimes for Sugriva. Whoever is the strong in that situation, in that scene, that person is Harivaraha. So Harivaraha is that strong Kapi, that strong whatever, because it is not monkey. Monkey is the wrong term, but Hari is one of that species there. So Harivaraha, Hemapingalaha, Sugrivaha, he roared. Tena nadena, with that roar, with that sound, Mahata tadapi Mahara nadena, very loud roar. With that roar, Nirjagama Harishwaraha. Now Harishwara is Vali. So essentially, Sugriva went outside to the Guha and he provoked Vali. So that is what he agarjat. And with that, of course, Harishwaraha, which is Vali, he also came out. Nirjagama, he came out, he left. That is what it means. So Tato Guha Gamananantaram, after they are going to the Guha. That is what Tataha means. Hemapingalaha, Suvarna Varna Sadrusha Varnaha, golden colored Varnaha. Harivaraha Sugrivaha Agarjat, he roared. Sugriva Vrittam Muktva Vali Vrittamaha. Now, for the first sentence, he told about Sugriva. Now, in the second half, he is telling about Vali. Mahata Purva Garjita Vilakshanena. So, by saying Mahata, what does it mean? Purva Garjita Vilakshanena. Oh, I think I know this sound. Somebody who roars like this, I know him. Purva Garjitam, from before, because those two know each other anyway, right? Vali and Sugriva, they know each other. Oh, I know this fellow, because he has attempted several times like that in the past. So Purva Garjita Vilakshanena Tena. Tena means Tatkalika Sugriva Vrittena Kritena, by that sound made by Sugriva, which previously in the past also that Vali has heard. Nadena Hetuna, with that reason. Harishwaraha Vanararajo Vali. See, Ishvara is administrator, the strong fellow, the ruler there. Harishwaraha Vanararajaha Vali. Guhan Nirjagama. He left, he came out of the Guha. Hemapingala Ityanena Sugrivasya Shoka Janita Vaivarnya Dhamsaha iti Suchitaha. So, by saying Hemapingala here, that color, which is a much bright color of Sugriva, the Dvanita, that what is being implied here is that Shoka Janita Vaivaranya Dhamsaha. See, when you are in, you have different colors of moods, right? When somebody is in dull color, depressed mood, it is one color. But the moment you feel very happy, wow, your face has a different color. So with that Pritamanaha that he is, which is Shoka Janita Vaivarnya Vidvamsaha, that depression-based, mood-based color is now, gone. So that to say that Hemapingalaha Varna adjective is given here, says the Vyakhyaanakarta. So as he is leaving, as Vali is now leaving, who next? Lina. Anumanya Tadataram Sugrivena Samagataha Nijaghana cha tatrainam Sharenaikena Raghavaha Raghava Sharenaikena Raghavaha Tata Sugriva Vachanat Tatva Valina Mahave Hatva Valina Mahave Sugrivameva Tadrajye Raghavah Pratyapadayat. So these two slokas we have to take together to get the complete story there. So Tada means again Tasmin Kale. Which Kale? When they went there and he was roaring as Vali is getting ready to come out. Tasmin Kale Rama Sugrivayor Maitri Jata iti Shruyate. So already there was rumors, meaning already the news spread around that, oh, there was Rama Sugrivayor Maitri Jata. The friendship between Rama and Sugriva occurred, or it took place. Iti Jata. So Jata iti Shruyate. So people have heard about it. Ataha means therefore. Saha Jetum Shakyaha iti Pratiyate. Jetum means Jayam Praptum is Jetum. He can be victorious. See, so far till then, Vali and Sugriva fought several times, and every time they attempted, Sugriva, Vali would kick him so bad, refuge. And that is how finally the last time when Vali beats him so bad, then Sugriva thinks, okay, no, I cannot attempt anymore. And he finally escapes and comes to Rishyamukha Parvata, right? So, Vali always thought, one more time he came, that's okay, now I'll go and kill him or hit him one more time. But Angada came to know of it. Angada has been outside, so he came to know of it. So he told his mother Tara, and so that is what is being told in this Vyakhyanam here. Atah saha jetum shakyah iti pratiyate. Atah tatra na gantavyam. So now this time, because of that friendship between some powerful person called Rama and with Sugriva, I think Sugriva might can win this time. I feel that. Nagantavyam iti vadantim. Vadanti means one who is already telling this. Nagantavyam iti vadantim samyugam nirgamanam varayantim. Samyuga is war or fight. Samyuga gamanam nirgamanam, leaving for that fight. Varayantim, one who is avoiding, one who is saying that hey, it seems Rama and Sugriva made some friendship with some more powerful fellow called Rama, and so probably this time he could be winning, Sugriva could be winning, one who is saying this statement or this lesson or caution, and Samyuga nirgamanam varayantim, and so one who is also stopping him or trying to avoid him from going for this tussle, this war, this time. Taram, that lady, unto Taram, who is Swastriyam. Swastriyam is wife, his own lady. Swastriyam, Anumanya. Anumanya is Manya is you respect. Anumanya, you are not respecting. Anumanya, Dharmagnya means while she is trying to avoid him from going for the fight, he ignored her. Who? Vali ignored her. That's what it means. Anumanya, Dharmagnya, Ramaha, na aparadhinam. Why did he ignore? Because he also heard about Rama. What was it? Na aparadhinam mam na hanta ityadi vachanaihi santoshya. So that means, how did he ignore Tara? Actually, when we read the Kishkinda Kanda, there will be a long conversation between them. Tara tells lot of lessons, dharma lessons to Vali. So all that conversation will be there. But that is slightly very in brevity, it is being told here that Vali says, oh, I heard that Rama is a Dharmagnya, right? So which means Anaparadhinam. Aparadhi is somebody who is a wrongdoer, a criminal, let us say. Anaparadhi is one who has not done anything wrong. Anaparadhinam mam, I am anaparadhi. So Vali is somehow believing he's anaparadhi. Right? Why? Because we'll enter that story, we know that time. Because Vali believed that Sugriva wanted Vali to die. Somehow he believed it because of that incident where Vali enters that guha to and it takes so long and blood is coming out, and Vali told Sugriva clearly, hey, stay here, don't come in, sir. You don't enter. I'll take care of it. You stay there. And if you only when you hear me, then you enter, he tells him. So anyway, Sugriva is always afraid of Vali. So he is staying outside that guha. And now slowly blood is flowing. It has been so many days. Vali didn't come out. So Sugriva somehow believed that Vali probably died. Both were right in their own respects, but there was lack of communication or exchange of talks. Anyway, so that is how Sugriva thought that Vali died probably. He comes back to the empire, and according to their achara, now he becomes the king. And then after a few days, Vali finally comes out of the guha. He comes and sees that, oh, Sugriva is enjoying my empire. Sugriva is enjoying my family. Oh my God, he's a traitor. He's a betrayer. So Vali makes his own impression. And since then, he doesn't even want to listen to Sugriva. Sugriva tries to explain. No, he doesn't want to listen. Get lost, you betrayer. Kind of a harsh, hard feelings he has in him. So, with all of that, Vali thinks, no, I'm fine. What wrong have I done? And so Rama would not hurt somebody who has not committed anything wrong. So Vali also believes that. That is a good point here. So Rama, Dharmajnaha Rama, Anaparadhinam Mam Nahanta. Nahanta means he is not going to kill. It is one of the future tense forms. Anadyatana Bhavishyat Kalam, we say. Nahanta. Hanishyati is the regular. Hanta is the Anadyatanam. So Nahanta ityadi vachanaihi santoshya, by trying to please with these statements, Sugrivena samagataha, with Sugriva samagataha. Samagataha means Vali samyuge iti seshaha. Vali came out for the fight, for the war with Sugriva. So that is what Tatra tasmin ahave. So in the next line now, Tatra means tasmin ahave. Ahava is war. So ahave, ahava, samyuga, yuddha, several synonyms. So tatra tasmin ahave sangrami. Tataha means tasmat. Kim tasmat? Valinam jahi kakutsa ityadina. So Sugriva, what do you say? Call it what? Provokes? If not provoke, by requesting, by pleading. By Sugriva's pleading several times, Valinam jahi kakutsa. He tells. Why? Because otherwise Vali is going to kill Sugriva. In that fight, Sugriva keeps beating him so bad that Sugriva will be dying, meaning almost dying. So he tells Rama, Valinam jahi. Jahi means kill him or get rid of him. Jahi hivhitim, we say. So Valinam jahi kakutsa ityadina prasiddhat Sugriva vachanat, which means Sugriva prarthanat, enam Valinam, that Vali, unto that Vali, ekena sharena, with only one arrow, nijaghana, he slains him. Bhaktaparajinatam, Bhakta apakara janitam. So Rama is always in favor of his bhaktas. So because bhakta apakaram, apakaram is, what is it? Apakar, upakar ka opposite. Help, opposite of help. What is apakara? All of us know apakara, right?
Harm.
Okay. Prajna, do you know apakara? Oh, apakara. What is the opposite of help? Hurt? Is it hurt? Probably.
Obstruct.
No, not obstruct. Not obstruct. Obstruct is Vignam, Nivaranam, Varanam.
Like in so hurting, right?
Hurting. Opposite of help, which is you are
I
trying.
think somebody said harm.
Harm. Harm. Correct. Harm. Yeah, harm. So apakara is harm. So bhaktapakara janitam valinaha dosham. The dosha of Vali was he caused harm to Rama's bhakta, who is Sugriva. Dosham nivartayamasa. He got rid of it. That is what it means. So then Valivadhaut Uttarakalikam Vrittam aha. So with this they said about the Valivadha Vrittam. Raghavo Raghunathaha Valinam Hatva, by after killing Vali, Tad Rajye, in that Rajya of the Kishkinda, Sugrivameva, he made Sugriva him only. What? Pratyapadayat. So Vali, Rama proposes. Pratipadanam karoti pratyapadayat. Rama proposes Sugriva to be the king now that Vali is no more. Samsthapayamasa ityarthaha. So he established Sugriva as the king of Kishkinda then. Atra Raghava Sugriva Maitrim Shrutva Api. So Vali already heard that there is friendship between Raghava and Sugriva. So Raghava Sugriva Maitrim Shrutva Api Sunke Bhi Anaparadhinam Mam Raghava Na Hante Na Hanta Iti Yuktehe Mittatvena Raghunatha Sharira Bhutaha Sugrivaha Ityamshe Valina Ajnanam Suchitam. So this is where we say, right, dharma is very sukshma, which means it is very subtle. It is not black and white. So Vali thought that, oh, because I am anaparadhi, Rama will not kill. Knowing very well that there is friendship, Rama is now a friend of Sugriva. But that means his ajnanam is suchitam. What is the ajnana? That Rama always will do anything for his people, for his friends, for his believers, for his bhaktas. So that the dharma that he plays, where is? When he is a Raja, the dharma is different. When he is a friend, Mitra dharma is different. So in this case, he plays his Mitra dharma, and so it does not matter Vali is aparadhi or not. That jnana Vali did not have, is what they are saying. Ityuktehe anaparadhinam mam raghavo na hanta ityuktehe mitratvena raghunatha sharira bhutaha sugrivaha ityamshe valinaha ajnanam suchitam. Valinaha dosham nivartayamasa ityanena raghunadasya paramadayalutvam suchitam. Can you believe this? Valinaha dosham nivartayamasa. Vali's dosha is now removed. How? By killing him. Itti. So Valina dosham nivartayamasa ityanena, by the statement, Raghunadasya paramadayalutvam suchitam. Paramadayalutvam. Raghunatha is a paramadayalu. Iti. It is portrayed that it is Raghunatha's paramadayalu, his mercy is portrayed here by removing the sin of Vali. Do we understand that statement? Can we believe that statement? Arey, you kill somebody and you say paramadayalu? So merciful? Huh? That is our Vaidika belief. To punish is called is dayalutvam. Because otherwise his papa is increasing, his sin is increasing. If the sins are, if the quantity, quality, amount of sins is increasing, finally he becomes the victim because he has to undergo karma. Phalitam is anivaryam. That is known very well. That if you are doing whatever is the action you are doing, its results are guaranteed. It is a matter of time, today, tomorrow, later, or in the next life. Whenever as many sins as one commits, so much of so much of consequential life that he has to undergo. So an indifferent person doesn't care. Arey uska paap wo hai re, uska jane do. That means I'm not worried that arey, poor fellow is committing so many sins without knowledge. He doesn't know that he is committing sins. What should I do? I should stop him from committing more sins, so that he will not have much more miserable life in the future. Isn't that is the drishti of our mercy? And so Raja is given that authority as a dayalutvam to give punishment to the people, so that their sins are, removed, or their sins are nullified. By undergoing punishment, at least whatever we have done, whatever sins we have committed so far, they are removed. And so Raja is given that even though the action might seem harsh, but the intent is a merciful intent, in order to get rid of the papa parihara, which is the papa results of the sins, consequences of the sin that he has to undergo. And so it is called Paramadayalutvam. If you are not able to stop him from committing sins, at least stop him from doing anything. So you'll have to sometimes slain him. Slaying him is also a merciful action. Do we understand the logic now? The Vedic logic, Bharatiya logic? Oh, by not? Yeah, Pragyan.
Yeah, I'm just saying yes.
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 So Paramadayalutvam suchitam. Next shloka. Sacha sarvan samaniya.
Sacha sarvan samaniya.
Vanaran vanararshabha.
Vanaran vanararshabah.
Dishah prasthapayamasa.
Ishah prastapayamasa.
Vidrukshurjanakatmajam.
Vidrukshurjanakatmajam.
So now one big event, stopped, right, ended, which is this result, this solution for Vali Sugriva's fight. Finally, Sugriva is made Sugrivameva tadrajye Raghavaha pratyapadayat. So he establishes Sugriva as the king now. Now what? What is the next thing? Rama is not enjoying his vacation there, right, to help somebody there. He has his own big sorrowful event of searching for Sita, right? So now Sugriva, as he promised that they will help each other find their wives back. And Sugriva got his wife and his Rajyam back. So now it is Sugriva's turn to help Rama get back his wife, Sita. So, such a sarvan samaniya atha Sugrivasya pratyupakaram darshayati. Prati upakaram, help in return, prati, in return, towards. So atha Sugrivasya pratyupakaram darshayati. His help in return is being mentioned here, or is being explained here. Sacheti vanararshabha vanara rajatvena abhishiktaha. So vanararshabha, arshabha means rishabha. We always say bharatarshabha. Krishna keeps addressing Arjuna as Rishabha, means one who is the best of, the strongest of. Rishabha is the Taurus, right? Nandi, the best of the strongest species, is called Rishabha. So Vanararshabha, Rishabha of all Vanaras, O Sugriva, that is what it means. So that's Sugriva. So Vanara Rajyatvena Abhishiktaha, one who got the Rajya Abhisheka of Vanara Rajya. Sacha Sugrivaha api Janakatmajam didrukshuhu. Janakatmaja is Sita. Janaka's Atma, Jata is Janakatmaja. So Sita didrukshuhu, drashtum ichuhu is called didrukshuhu. Just as pipasuhu, patum ichuhu, pipasuhu. Those who want to drink are pipasuhu. Those who want to see or those who want to search, find, are called didrukshuhu. Drashtum ichuhu, didrukshuhu. So all those who are capable of generally, searching, finding out, investigating, are called Didrukshuhu. So son, Didrukshuhu son Sarvan. Sarvan means Nana Desha Nivasinam. From several different regions. He has invited all best, searchers, best people who are into searching, investigating, etc. Nana Desha Nivasinam Vanaran Samaniya Samyak Aniya. Aniya means Anayati, bring, by properly bringing all such best searchers, rescuers. What is it called? Even here we have scout patrolling, right? As soon as, let us say, in hiking, one of my brother-in-law in LA, his brother, his immediate younger brother, he is an extreme hiker in Los Angeles. They keep hiking those mountains. They go to the peak. Each time they pick the next tough mountain, they hike. This last winter, 7 of their friends, some whites, some Indians also, all of them went. After a certain extent, it was so fully snowy, rest all treaded back. But Srini, my brother-in-law's brother, he said, no, I will reach. We have done this several times. We know the path. He went. It took 5 months for the rescuers, what is it called? The team, the mountain rangers and all. They could never find his body for 5 months. After 5 months, finally they found his water bottle somewhere, and they identified because it had Om on it. So my brother-in-law identified, and they finally declared that yes, he's no more. What I meant was such people. So they had to deploy in the period of 150 months, 150 rangers. One team after another team goes, searches, they didn't find anything, they didn't find anything, they didn't find anything. Finally, they found one water bottle in one of the valleys somewhere. That is how they came to know that there is nothing else we could rescue. So those rescuers, such people. So Sugriva also invites such people who are good in searching, who know where to look for in mountains, where to look for in waters, where to look for in guhas, etc., and all those places. So he invites all of them. Vanaran Samaniya means Ahuya, by inviting them. Dishaschatasraha, all the 4 directions. Dishaschatasraha, Prati, towards. Prasthapayamasa, Prasthapanam, he let them go. Prasthapayamasa. Shighram Svitam Drishtva Agachata iti Adishtavan ityarthaha. The meaning is iti arthaha. The meaning is Sitam Drishtva Agacha. Go find Sita, see her, and come back. Iti Adishtavan. That is the order. Ityarthaha. By saying Didrukshur Janakatmajam Prasthapayamasa. By saying that sentence, the meaning is go find Sita and then only come back. Till that time, don't return back. What is time? 8:22. Okay, good. Tato Grudhrasya Vachanat. So, let's say the shloka. Who is saying now?
I'm saying it, Prabhuji.
Tato Grudhrasya Vachanat.
Tato Kritrasya Vachanat
Sampater Hanuman Bali.
Sampater Hanuman Bali
Satayojana Vistirnam.
Tatayojana Vistirnam
Luve Lavanarnavam.
Pupluve Lavanarnavam.
So, Sundarakanda Vrittantamaha Ityadhivihi. So far we were in Kishkinda Kanda. Now we are entering Sundarakanda. Let's all एक बार say, give some ninad ji. धीरेन्द्र जी एक निनाद बोलो, आप नारा बोलो.
राम लक्ष्मण जान की
जय
Bolo Hanuman ki.
One more time. राम लक्ष्मण जान की
Jai Bolo Hanuman ki.
बजरंगबली महाराज की जय.
Yes. So now Kishkinda Kanda story is over. We are entering Sundarakanda. If we read the first chapter of Sundarakanda itself, I think Prajna, Leena, that day we should invite all the children, the Kishores and children also. You will love the animated way described in the slokas. The way the whole, how Hanuman leads, how he gets ready to fly as he puts his pressure on the mountain and jumps up. What all happens is so visually described, one after another. How the herbs have come up, plucked out of the mountain. How several tall, strong trees fell off. How some of the rocks on that mountain break off. How the water, what is that called? Waterfalls in certain ones, they change their paths. And then as he is flying, how some of the trees fly along with him. And the simile given there is as a guest, as a beloved guest, after staying in our house for a while, leaves. We don't let him go just like that, right? We walk out till the driveway, till the car, and then see him some more. So the trees have left the mountain along with their roots with Hanuman as he's flying. So it is a simile, and at the same time, the power of the kinetic power with him as he's flying off. With him, all the air also is sucking with him. And as he flies along the ocean, the waves, normally sea waves, ocean waves are, let us say, going up 2-3 feet. Now they are flying 100 feet above, sucking into the belly of Hanuman. Why? Because now we have to know yoga. There is one Bhakya Pranayam where you will suck the complete belly, abdomen in order to be able to become light in body, so that you can fly. So Uddayanam, we say. In order to do that Uddayanam, you have to suck yourself in, create vacuum in your belly, and only air is in the lung, so that then now you can jump up, you can fly up. What is it called? In English, there is a word for it. Luciferation, or what? For that lifting yourself up, elevating ourselves up in air. Luciferation, or there is some English yoga. Levitation. Correct. Levitation. So levitation and all happens, which is called Uddayanam, through this yoga balam. So because he's sucking all the air, all his belly in, the water, what is called urmayaha, they say, which is the tides. The tides of the ocean, they are trying to fill that vacuum in his belly, in his stomach. So the shape of the urmis, normally which is 2-3 feet, but those tides are flying that high to touch into his belly. And beautiful description of even if we read the first chapter of Sundarakanda itself, and we understand that visual description, and if we can visualize that, what poetry, what is it called? Creativity. Art, visual arts, what creativity it is. We'll enjoy that. But all of that, fortunately or unfortunately, is only in one line here now. Okay. So, tato grudrasya vachanat sampater Hanuman bali shatayojana vistirnam pukluvel avanaranamam. The whole thing is now described in just one line here. Okay. Sundarakanda vrittantam aha tata ityadivihi tataha prasthana anantaram. Prasthanam means after sending all these vanaras into various directions. Bali means aparimeya parakramo. Aparimeya, unmeasurable. Parimeya is you can measure. Aparimeya, you cannot measurable. Immeasurable parakramaha. Hanuman sampatehi tannama grudrasya vachanat. There is one grudra by name Sampati. And it is also mentioned later that Sampati is the brother of Jatayu. Just that they happen to live different places, but the brother of Jatayu. So Sampati tannama grudrasya vachanat sagarantar lankayam Sita asti iti. Because Jatayu saw it, so he probably would have happened to tell Sampati. So Sampati knows that, hey, Sita is, we don't have to search much. I already came to know that Sita is in that Lanka, which is towards the end of this Sagara. Sagarantar Lankayam Sita Asti iti, and Tara Samudram Tam Pashyasi. This is one other part of that shloka from the actual Sundarakanda. Tara Samudram, swim or go past this ocean. Tam Pashyasi, you shall see her there. Iti Vachanat Shatayojana Vistirnam, the 100 yojanas Vistirnam spread, the 100 yojanas spread of the Lavanarnavam, the salty ocean. Lavana Samudram, Pupluve, Ullalanghe. Pupluve means fly or jump. Ullalanghe, Langhanam Kritavan, Ut Langhanam Kritavan, Ullalanghe. Atra Bali Ityanena Sarvakarya Siddhikarta Ayam iti dhvanitam. By saying Tato Grudrasya Vachanat Sampater Hanuman Bali, by saying Bali there, what is implied, dhvanitam, is sarvakarya siddhikarta. And that is why most of us are always prescribed, when in dire straits, to read Sundarakanda. Why? Because sarvakarya siddhikarta Hanuman. And the Sundarakanda is entirely about his achievements and is the best of positivity. All successful events only, and so the best positive, most energetic events are in Sundarakanda only. And that is another reason we are always prescribed to read Sundarakanda, because it gives us energy, it gives us positivity, it gives us motivation by just reading those stories of Sundarakanda. What is time? 8:31. Sriranjit?
Yeah, I think we should stop right now. 8:31 already. Yeah.
So good. We entered, just like I think last time we entered Kishkindakanda with Hanumanji's entry. Pampa Tiri Hanuman Sangatu Vanarena. Likewise, today we entered Sundarakanda. It's a good note to conclude it here. Very good. I will say the Mangal Shloka and then we can stop here. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.